Anna Christina, sharing tools of hope for the resilience builders. I wanted to jump on and just share a quick tool regarding centering or grounding. How do we ground quickly? And one of the ways that we can do it the fastest is by asking powerful questions, really. When we get into a place of stress crushing us down, we tend to ask poor quality questions, okay? We tend to ask crappy quality questions. What happens is when we do that, our mind fishes around in the crappy quality pool for the answer, okay? So if we ask a trashy, crappy, yucky quality question, it might sound like something like, why can't I ever get this right? Why can't I ever do enough? I do so much and it's just never enough. Why don't they ever finish what they say they're going to finish? Why don't they ever do what they say they're going to do? Why doesn't he ever? Why doesn't she ever? Why can't I seem to do better? Why can't I seem to have more? Why can't I seem to do it differently? I just always seem to screw up. Why can't I change this? Those are all, like, we just can feel the energy, right? It just feels terrible. So what we want to do is ask better quality questions. We want to get tools that help us to ground more quickly and center more easily. Now, some of the questions that we can ask are going to start a little bit differently. They're going to be more like how questions, okay? How can I show up differently? How can I think about this differently? How could I give the situation the benefit of the doubt? How can I stop being so judgmental? What can I do to ground right now? What could I try to get centered more quickly right now? What worked in the past? And let me try that right now. So we get to get creative. We get to get creative in our centering. We get to get creative in our grounding. And one of the things that I love the word grounding because it intimates that I'm standing, right? It intimates that I get to, when I'm feeling beaten down and I'm all kind of small and this and that, but when I ground, right, I stand. I stand in who I am. I get to decide how I want to show up. I get to make a choice. I get to control what I can control. And that's part of the trick here. That's part of the secret here, is to regain control over the things that we do have control over, is to reach out and get some resources, to reach out and reduce the isolation that we're feeling. So this idea of grounding, this idea of centering, you can ask really powerful, what I call radically resilient questions. I know, you know what? I don't know if I have it on a website. I'll see if I can get a kind of a sample of radically resilient questions up on my website. So toolsofhope.com. And if you're with the Resilience Builders, I share Tools of Hope, right? So let me see. I know it's in the back of my book. I know it's in the back of Burnout's Kryptonite. And I literally rewrote the book within a couple months of writing it the first time because I knew I needed to add some content. It was so critical. And it's called The Great Big Beautiful List of Radically Resilient Questions. So we get to ask these questions and get more control over what's going on, and we get to get grounded. You can't see me right now, but I'm standing. We get to get grounded, okay? Stand tall, stand firm, stand for who you know you are, stand for what you know you believe, stand in your purpose, stand for the plans and the dreams that have been put into your mind and your heart and your body. This is Anna Christina, sharing Tools of Hope with the Resilience Builders. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.